Hey nerds, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing an unboxing of another Nendoroid. This time we have Ochako. Alright, so I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera all the time. I'm going to be doing the unboxing, and when I'm talking to you, I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera because my viewfinder, hello, is very large in comparison to the camera, so I may forget. We're trying a new setup here. This is how I'm hoping to do my unboxings going forward. That way you can see at my toy photography station here, and then you can also see me talking to you sometimes when I want to show you a close-up or my reaction or something like that. We may get rid of this face camera at some point. We may kind of go back to like the drop-down view instead. We don't know yet. We're just playing around with some stuff. I just want to do what I feel like looks best for my content. So, alright, so like I said, we're going to be doing an unboxing of Ochako, but we also have another unboxing to do, and that is of her best bud and he hopes future boyfriend, Deku. So the reason that I didn't show Deku in the beginning is because I don't have an official box for Deku. As you guys know, unlike someone tried to call me out in my last video, I am a cheap nerd. So I don't like to pay full price for a lot of things, and along with that comes me buying some knockoffs. I don't resell things. I don't try to pass them off as something real. And I just use these figures for my toy photography and stuff like that. And I'm trying to build up a large collection. So I can't pay $60 a piece for all of these things. So like Todoroki and Buzz and Sully, I all got on a really good sale. And like a Mr. Krabs right there. He is like a knockoff I got from eBay. And then this Deku is also a knockoff that I got from eBay. And some of the other Nendoroids that you're going to be seeing in some coming videos are going to be knockoffs as well. So if you don't like that type of content, if you don't like that I'm not, you know, giving my money to the Good Smile company, then feel free to not watch. But your girl is cheap, and I want the figures for my pictures, but I can't be spending $60 to $100 a pop for all the characters because I want too many. So, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Deku first because, you know, like I said, he doesn't have a box, and it's not an official Good Smile product, so the quality I cannot guarantee. This one is an official Good Smile product. So this one will be good to go. That's why she's in her nice box, and she'll be in the thumbnail and all of those good things. But this guy, let's go ahead and take a look at him first. So let's go ahead and dump those out real quick. All right. So the first thing that we have is Deku's head. This looks pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with this mold and the way that it's painted and things like that. Definitely looks like a little Deku. To me, definitely looks like the Nendoroid. There you go. So you pop off the front hair piece there. Then you can pop off his little face like that. Then he's got his little neck joint. So let's go ahead and put that face right there. Then next up, crying Deku face. Can't wait to use that one. Plenty of scenarios where I can have Deku crying about something. And then we have this angry face, like he is fighting or mad about something. Which is pretty cool. I could definitely use this one as well, depending on the scene. Maybe something where he's with Todoroki. I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, next up, we have his actual body. So the way that it's painted, not the best. And the way that the body feels is a little stiff. I'm not sure what the actual Nendoroid looks like or what its articulation points are. But here, he can bend forward quite a bit. Which I enjoy. It's a little loose there. And then he's got his arms. Those are on a ball joint. He has a joint here. And then his hands you can remove. He should come with some extra hands that we'll see in a second. Like I said, paint's not the absolute best, but that's okay. Should look fine in some photos. And then he can move here at the waist. He can move like at his ankles and at his knees. Things like that. I don't think that he can get into a full sit position, which is okay. Don't really expect that from Nendoroids. I have learned to not expect that. but the way his body bends forward, so that's pretty cool. If I had a scene where I needed him to sit down, he can sit down pretty decently, bent forward. I don't know. The weight of his hair is super heavy, so I'm not sure how he'll do with his head on. All right, next up we got some little hands. So these are just some open palm hands here. And then in addition to those hands, we have another set of hands. It's another one that just kind of looks like a little open hand. And then we have one that's of his finger broken, where he is flicking his power. Oh, I flicked the finger. Where he's flicking the power like in the first season. And then we also lastly have this fist here. Smash fist. There we go. So it's like fist that's on fire, and you pop that on over his hand, so it'll look like he is punching through with his full power or partial cal or whatever. Let's see if we pop off one of these hands and pop on this guy, and then boom, he looks like he's ready to smash. And then I didn't mention before, his hands that he comes with are 2 fists, so you can kind of swap those out, 1 fist, 1 open hand, or whatever you want to do. You guys know how these things work. And then just like the Todoroki that we had, he comes with a sign that says smash. This one is built a little different than the Todoroki one. This one is like a hard white plastic that's just kind of painted on. The Todoroki one did look better for sure, but I don't really care about these signs. I'm not really going to use them, so I don't really mind. And then last but not least, we have his stand here. So looks similar to the Good Smile stands. It's got a bunch of peg holes here, and then you just kind of pop one of these guys in, and then this goes into his back to keep him standing. There we go. And then lastly is just the little stand for the sign that says smash, but we're not going to do that because it was really difficult to try to do the Todoroki one, so I'm not going to subject myself to that kind of abuse. Okay, now that we're done with the Deku Nendoroid, now we can move on to the Ochako, the more official one. So let's go ahead and bust her box open and see her up close. I'm so excited to have more pieces of the gang, the UA high school crew, so I can start taking some toy photos with them. I really need to get to opening all of my Nendoroids so I can take some toy photos with them and just take some toy photos in general. I'm so lacking right now. Okay, so this is Ochako in her box. She is number 1157. These are just some of the examples of what you can do with her. Oh, and this is also the Heroes Edition. I'm not sure what the other one looks like, to be honest. And then she comes with a sign that looks like it says float. That's another example of her. And then that's one of her other faces, which I think is super hilarious. And then that is her with her helmet on, which is super cool. So let's go ahead and open this thing up now. Alright, inside of her box we have the typical stand, and then we also have the sign stand right there. I don't think I'm going to open it up because I just showed you one with Deku, and we all know what those look like. And then here is her package. So like I said, she has a sign that says float. Actually, the sign does look more like Deku's, just like a regular white sign. That's very interesting. Alright, and then we have Ochako there. We have an additional pair of arms, some additional hands, an additional face, and then a face with a mask, and I think you could switch out which face goes in the mask. Okay, so here is little Ochako out of her box. So I decided to swap on the helmet here onto this sculpt, and we put on her floating arms, and then I just kind of got her chilling on the stand in a little floating position. Next, like I said, this is the Ochako body here, and this is the helmet. The helmet attaches to a particular head sculpt because you pop off the front piece like you would her hair to remove her faceplate. So the hair is kind of built into the helmet here, which is really cool. And then you need this particular head sculpt in order to go with that helmet, because her other head sculpt doesn't have this little chunk missing, which will make it difficult to slide the helmet on. Currently, we have this super happy, excited face on Ochako, but we can go ahead and swap out this face. The next face that we have is this one where she looks like she's kind of glaring, But she also has a bit of a blush right here on her face, which I didn't notice originally, like in any pictures and things like that. So that's our little Ochako right there. And then lastly, we have this face here, which is in her original head sculpt, which is just her normal, happy, cheery face with just her normal little blush cheeks there. Now we can pop off the arms, which are super difficult to work with, and just put on her regular arms, which have an elbow articulation. So there we go. There's the first arm, and then there is the second arm. Oh, it keeps popping off. There we go. The articulation in the hand was a little stiff. So, all right, there are her regular arms. Ochako is wearing her cute little hero costume here with her little gravity belt and her little boots. Look at her looking so cute. Ooh, look at my little boots. She looks super dope. And then, like I said, we can take off this front hair piece, kind of like we did with the helmet one, and remove that. Then you can take off this faceplate and we can swap it for something like this, her little glaring one. Pop her head back on and then boom, she looks like she's glaring at Deku. All right, in addition to her head sculpts and her little arms, she comes with two little tiny fists, which looks super cute. All right, and then lastly, we have her little float sign here. Just like Deku, hers is all white. All right, so that is our Deku and our Ochako all unboxed in all of our faceplate and hand accessories and things like that. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said, we're trying to work through this whole setup thing, and I'm trying to get a rhythm for how I want to do unboxings exactly, if I want to go a little bit more professional or if I just want to keep it fun and like real how I normally do on my channel. But thanks for checking out the unboxing, guys. But that's going to do it for me in this video, guys. If you like this video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And while you're down there, let me know in the comment section, what did you think about this Ochako and Deku? And how do you feel about people buying knockoffs? I know some people hate it, and I know some people don't care. I'm in the don't care variety. Do with your money what you will. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay in the know of all the nerdy. And hit that bell notification. And be sure to share this video and my channel with anybody that you think may enjoy. And if you want to send me any artwork, letters, or fun gifts, my P.O. box is on the screen. But as always, guys, remember, keep it nerdy.